Fox College Football. I'm Reese. Anticipation rivals that of Christmas morning, about to start the season when toe meets leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Pandas offense is on the field for the first time today. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
With the catch, it's Kelly.
Oh, I love when they sneak the big fella out of the backfield. You know, usually blocking so much. Nice job with the little play action, slide and give him the rock.
He makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab outside. It's Peterson. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Give to the single back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Pandas getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll run the option. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Looking for the score. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Pandas look to do some damage in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Chandler. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Leaves it with the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pandas! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Blue Raiders offense will go to work for the first time today. First down here for the offense. Running to the left. Not a lot of room. It found its way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Pandas.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. At the 45, on his way. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Running behind that left side. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the move from inside his 5. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. It'll be a draw. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Pandas will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of... They go to the ground. Sweet cut there.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
They move the tight end all over. To the air, it's Battiato. They're trying to get to it. Quickly out to the tight end. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Makes the quick grab. They get him down after he makes the catch. So after the first down run, here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. A little release to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got it on the outside. It's Craig. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Catch in the middle. It's Parrish. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. They'll throw it on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Pandas have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw, and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. How about this job by the defense? A well-disguised blitz by the free safety results in a sack.
And you don't blitz the free safety much because he's a guy.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Pandas will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Kelly. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the offense on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pocket starts to collapse. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to pass, it's Battiato. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it down the left side. Oh, look out. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted, one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, He could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. They're trailing by 10 to Clemson.
Trying to find his man on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Parrish.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On target. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Murfreesboro than you do? A captivating game so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
The Pandas will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to kick off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Trying to set the tone with the run. He's not.
Carry.
Backfield, he'll lose a couple.
Loss.
You read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Butler. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Third down coming up.
Bully ball on third and short. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Chandler. They'll line up for a second down play.
Picks up 7. Second down coming up.
Here's the handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Pandas come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets rid of it. Zings it complete to the right.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Leaves it with the running back. Tackled, but he has a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive.
First down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Pandas.
Touchdown, Pandas.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Lacey. Pulled.
returner is on.
Team.
The 18.
Bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tony.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Looking to throw, it's Battiato. Quarterback just flat missed him, incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. The short hands, it's Kelly. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Getting some heat. He'll try to do it himself. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch called for and made. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Line getting set on second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Pandas will call on their punt team. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Wide receiver shows motion. Back to throw, it's Battiato. He makes the connection. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to get to it. Pressure coming. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Kansas 21, Middle Tennessee 10.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They're going to run it to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. They'll leave it with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It is perfect. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Flips it out to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Peterson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They want to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Pandas will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And guys, this offense has a couple of jobs. The first one, get the touchdown. Then they'll need the 2 to tie here in the 4th. Trying to slam in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment, late in the 4th quarter, when you need the 2-point conversion?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need this stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, they're done. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. At the 40, there he goes. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the gun, the running back has it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the 1st down without getting the touchdown. Keeps looking downfield. Touchdown, Pandas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Man, and these hurt because defensively you got them right where you want them. You got them backed up. Got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Dropping back, it's Battiato. Coming after it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's taking a deep shot. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The give and the run on fourth down. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And he's just going to spike it. Offense gets set for second down.
It's second down.
He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. Winding down toward a half minute to play.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's going up top here late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got Welcome to Knoxville, Tennessee. This afternoon, Neyland Stadium, where Rocky Top plays in the background. Sailgating going on in the Tennessee River, and the Big Orange ready to open the season. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see, the Pandas taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Panda's long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Volunteers offense will start this game off. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, and make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
They'll put the tight end in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Handoff from the gun. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, two great ball running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses in some of those great games we had back in the late 90s. This dude right here, man, he just wears you down every single carry.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Touchdown ball! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. They're on the board first here in the season opener. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. After all of the work in the offseason and the build-up through camp, can't think of a better way to start your season than a drive like that.
Is this a sign of things to come? Here you are, you're in dynasty mode. You've got all these expectations and all these hopes for your team. But for your offense to come out right out of the gate on the very opening drive of the season and score a touchdown cannot start better than that.
They'll run it. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sideline at Sheffield. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The play action fake. He's got it. It's a catch along the sideline. Didn't need much, but got enough. And the Pandas will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They're trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Pandas! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're working that left side. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the ball's racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Volunteer.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Getting to the end zone. Nice run.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Peterson. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. To the air on first down. Looking for a big gain. Go to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. The Pandas have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wants to pass. He wants it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Pandas.
What a throw by the QB. You think about it, you don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Fires on the run. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. They'll try to get outside. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Volunteers will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Iamaleava. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
The Vols are on the move. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
First down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you've got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the right. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. The defense was asking for that penalty immediately, and they got it. Offensive pass interference waves off the first down. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. At the 20, he's got space. He's up to 57 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 45, on his way. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Comes out throwing on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Pandas want to move quickly. Going up top on first down. Looking to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Looking to go up top on first down. Firing toward the end zone. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The offense lining up for a first down play. He'll start this drive firing. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the grab on the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They'll immediately call timeout. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. So much for jumbo sets. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the Vols will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The option look. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Pandas come to the line with a new set of downs. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Buying some time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper.
Well, they're trying to go option with the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after him, was able to make the tackle for loss.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And the Pandas will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Running it back, it's Sampson. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Throws to the tight end. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. This offense has a 2nd down play. Trying play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Pandas line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Volunteers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He'll do it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off play action. Grab near the marker. It's Sheffield. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. He'll come out throwing on first down. Getting some heat. And they got him for the sack. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. The lone back's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He'll pull it down and run. And they'll move the chains and get it. And the Pandas are rolling down the field. He'll pull it on the read. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finishes the run with the slide. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Across the 25, he's got room. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. He leaves it with his back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. The Vols in the hurry-up.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The give from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back on the move. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Trying to get to him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. And the Vols will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Now improvising. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Here's a throw downfield late. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. Fourth down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
He wants a big play here late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running back searching for a hole. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He'll try to do it himself. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And they spike it to stop the clock. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Fires on the move. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could have